Hello everyone, this is Teacher Marvy and today I will be discussing about the procedures for teaching young English learners. Most of the teachers they are having difficulties on how to teach young learners. So here are some tips and here are some step-by-step procedures on how to teach them. The first thing is the greetings. So you need to greet your student actively and with a great smile on your face because this may help you to get their trust and they will feel more comfortable if they see that you're happy to talk with her or with him. So here are some useful expressions. For example, we have here, how are you today? Did you do anything special in school today? What is it? What did you learn from school today? So, for your greetings to your student, it is very important to manage your time. Usually, it takes 1 to 3 minutes. So, you have to remember before you start the class, then you can greet your student. You can actually ask them about what happened to them on that day. And then you can proceed to your lesson. Next, number 2 is introducing the lesson. So it is very important to have a conversation about the lesson. This is to prepare the mind of your students to the contents of the lesson. Now, what are the procedures on how to introduce the lesson to our students? First is you need to ask the student to read the title of the lesson, okay, and ask some question related to the topic. For example, look at the picture below. As you can see, I put here a picture. This is one of the pages from, I think, Let's Go 1, okay, and actually the topic is people at home. So you are going to ask your student to read the title. Let's say, for example, your student's name is Anna. Hello, Anna. How are you today? Okay, and then you will greet your students. Then after that, can you please read the title of our topic for today? Okay, then your student will read it. People at home. Okay, now you need to ask some questions related to the topic. Okay, so people at home, you are going to create questions about this title. For example, who are, as you can see, we have here useful expressions. Who are the people in your home? Who are they? Or you can also say, how many people are there in your home? Okay, so as you can see, make sure that a teacher should have their answers as well to have a good conversation. It's not that the student will just answer the question, okay? So after you ask your students the question, then you can also tell your answers, okay? For example, oh really? You have 3 sisters and then 2 brothers and your parents. In my family, there are 3 people. So you should also tell them your answer because they are not going to ask you. Okay, but they are really eager to know that. Okay, so for introducing the lesson, it takes 3 minutes. Okay, because you can also have some short conversations about this topic or the title of the topic. Okay, next is reading the conversation. As you can see here in our example, we have here a short dialogue or a short conversation. So of course you need to read this. Okay, why? Because as you can see, this will enhance their reading skills and pronunciation skills. Okay, now how are we going to read this conversation? First, we have here some procedures. First, ask the student to repeat after you. Okay, Second, you can ask the student to read the conversation again by herself or by himself, and you have to correct those wrong pronunciation. Okay, so that is the first procedure. So, for example, all right, Anna, now it's time for us to read the conversation. Okay, then you can actually tell your student, I will read it first, then you repeat after me. Okay, so as you can see, we have here, Hi Mom, I'm home. And then your student will follow. Hi Mom, I'm home. This is my friend Scott. This is my friend Scott. Okay, so that is the first time that she or he is going to read the conversation. But the second time, okay, the second time that she or he reads the story, they need to read it by themselves. Okay, to see if they can really follow or to see if they can really read by themselves. Okay? Alright, so now we have here some useful expression. Let's read the story. I will read it first and repeat after me. Read again the story by yourself. Can you say that word again? We usually say, can you say that word again, if they pronounce wrong words, okay? Or if they have some mistakes with their pronunciations. Okay? Next, we have here, after reading the conversation, okay, ask the student if there are some words that she or he can't understand from the dialogue. You may translate the words in Google Translate and send it to their Skype chat box. Okay, let's say, for example, there are some words that they cannot understand, but of course, you need to ask them first. Are there any words that you cannot understand from this dialogue? Okay, so let's say, for example, your student cannot understand the word home. Okay, so as I told you, you can use Google Translate or you can send the picture. Now, how? Okay, so you can actually go to the Google, okay, and then you need to search Google Translate. You have to make sure that you choose here English, okay? It should be English, and of course here it should be Chinese because your students are Chinese. So home, okay? Then it will automatically translate into Chinese. After that, highlight it and then right click, then copy, then paste it into the Skype box. Okay? Now, if you really want to send them picture, then you can also do that. Go to Google, okay? Type the word, okay? Let's say, for example, home. Okay, so you need to click the images, not all, okay? Because you are going to send some pictures. So you need to click images. Okay, so here, as you can see, we can actually click one of these pictures, right click, copy image, then paste it into the Skype box. Okay? All right. So now let's continue. Okay, as you can see, I posted some Google Translate picture here. And we also have some useful expression, such as, are there any words that you don't know in this conversation? Let me translate it for you. I will send you the Chinese word. Do you understand it now? You can also use this word to make sentences in order for them to understand this word more. So next, let's go to the next procedure.